What up, everybody? It's your boy Christian, and today we're gonna be just discussing. I don't have a script for this one. I just wanted to vent because I'm so fucking annoyed, and I just wanted to talk about this. And also, here's some Mario Bowser's Fury in the background. So recently, I'm being cyberbullied by Lillee Jean's mother. Like she's actively going out of her way to cyberbully me. So we're obviously gonna need some context. We're gonna need some background info and let's just talk about it. So it started with Kalimara getting a victory and her mother obviously saying, oh fuck, no, I lifted the strike off your video even though you really didn't. YouTube ultimately sided with Kalimara and not you, so you got pissed off at that. This pretty much led to a feud, a fist match with the two on Twitter, and she even says, oh, I'm a good person, I lifted the strike even though you're the one that striked it first, and I seriously thought that you lifted the strike up, even though, like, fuck off with that shit. So yeah, as I've said, this went into a fisting match between the two. Basically, she's arguing with young adults. She's like a 50 to 60 to maybe 84-year-old woman, basically arguing with a bunch of young adults on the internet. Come on now, what the fuck's up with you? And then I decided to jump into the ring, and she is needlessly aggressive, as you'll see right here. Basically, she's calling me a loser, she's calling me pathetic, and ultimately she keeps saying how I faked my email, and she's basically saying how, oh, she's gonna send me to jail. What kind of what is wrong with you? Really, what is really wrong with you? And even when I keep calling her out for the actions, like for example, as it is noted by tons of people, that she basically let her 14-year-old daughter date a 23-year-old adult, she keeps saying, oh, you're hopeless and you're getting blocked. See, I like how she doesn't really answer that. She basically just deflects from it. Like, oh, I don't know what you're talking about, that never happened, or basically just deflecting from the issue. And even after I blocked her, she's still talking about me. And the worst part about this thing is that she's actively playing the victim by basically saying that Christian has anger problems and hopes that my stepdad can help me. Don't involve my family in this. Don't you ever involve my fucking family into this. Seriously, you need to back the fuck up. That's where I draw the line. You can talk about me, but don't involve my family in this. Don't. That's like a step too far. Don't fucking do that. And yesterday, well, it was actually today. I'm filming this while this is happening. So what happened was I sent her an email basically trying to work this out. And I know Tater Tatiana and Renu will say, oh, Christian, you're not supposed to talk to her. What are you doing, man? Look, there was still a part of me that thought maybe we could work this out. Maybe we can be adults. But obviously, you can't fucking have an adult conversation with a piece of shit. So here's the Gmail, here's the email. Basically, I said, listen, we need to have a more reasonable conversation. We need to act like adults about this. Basically, I was trying to be civil. For the sake of it, I was just trying to be civil, and I was calling her out for being a stalker because that's exactly what she's doing. Because even after I blocked her on Twitter and she blocked me back, she was still talking about me. That is what stalkers do. You're a fucking stalker. And she ultimately said, oh, you're the bad person, I'm the good person, you're in the wrong, I'm in the right. And ultimately, I cannot fucking understand that at all. Even when I try being civil towards the woman, even when I try working it out with this woman, ultimately she keeps saying that she's the victim. I'm not the victim. And also she thinks that I'm a minor. And I need to come clean about this. So essentially over the course of a couple of days when this is happening, there were moments where I've actually been contemplating on suicide. I'm not even suicide baiting. I'm just telling you how I feel right off the top of my head. Like, yeah, I was suicidal because of this bitch. And even when I tried talking to her about this, look, because of what you're doing, you're ultimately making me feel suicidal. And she doesn't care. She essentially doesn't care. She doesn't care what impact this is having on some people. She just says, oh, if you talk about my daughter again, or if you defame her image, or if you threaten her, chances are you're going to lose your account and I'm going to copyright strike you again. This woman really needs to get the fuck off the internet. Seriously. Imagine, okay, she thinks I'm a minor. So imagine if a real 15-year-old kid was talking to this woman, trying to work it out with her, and ultimately she keeps saying, oh, you're going to lose everything you have. You're going to take the bullet for your friends. Ultimately, you're a piece of shit. I'm going to take you to court. I'm going to bring my lawyer, and you're going down. Imagine if a 15-year-old kid was actually in this situation. Imagine that. And the kid actually kills themselves. You do realize that driving someone to suicide is murder, right? Even if you don't have a conscience, which you don't, you stupid cunt, you will go to jail if the person does the deed. But hey, you'll try to fucking debunk this and try to avoid jail time by saying, oh, but this person made a video about me, criticizing me, defaming my daughter, trying to ruin the brand that I never had. I feel like she'll try doing that. And ultimately, I don't think I'm going to court. I don't think she has a lawyer, and she's ultimately just talking out of her ass. And she has yet to respond to my Gmail. I sent her under the Gmail basically saying, listen, you're still stalking me, you're still causing problems, and ultimately, you're a piece of shit. Essentially. That's what I told her. I told her to stop harassing me. I told her to stop talking about me because this is some stalker level shit that she's doing right now. And I think this is what Tater Tatiana had to deal with. She constantly had to deal with these people on her ass all the time. And I feel like we really need to get big YouTube channels to talk about this because I feel like this is the only way this shit is going to stop. If we get big YouTubers like Drama Alert or Scarce or Primink or maybe Charlie White, I don't know. Maybe if we get those guys to talk about it, ultimately this could come to an end and this could be talked about. Maybe. But ultimately, I don't think that's going to happen because, again, this is my personal opinion. If the big YouTuber is not affected, ultimately, they're not going to report on it. I know some people say, well, try talking to Drama Alert. I tried talking to him through Instagram DMs, and ultimately, he did not respond to me. I recommend try talking to the big YouTubers like you guys said. Also, we need to spam the hashtag where's the fair use again because ultimately this is what's happening. This is the videos I made were fair use. Everybody that talks about this woman, the videos fall under fair use because ultimately the woman is striking channels down for just using her face in the thumbnail. And I feel like this woman really deserves to get kicked off the site. She does not deserve to have a platform. And I feel like we really do need to shut this woman down because ultimately she's being a stalker and harassing me. It's not just me, it's tons of other people that she's been harassing. And I feel like if we get the big YouTubers to talk about this, ultimately YouTube will see what she's doing and ultimately they will shut her ass down. Let's only hope. I'm just leaving this to you guys because you guys managed to make things happen. You guys support me throughout these days. You guys have gotten my channel to 2,000 subscribers and I cannot thank you enough for supporting me as long as you have. Especially the people that reached out to me like Tater Tatiana, Renu, Kalimara, all of you just looking out for me, and also Just a Robot and Harley, the YouTubers that I know, and the people that have actively been supporting me on the sides by basically getting YouTube, tweeting YouTube saying, listen, fix this. You guys are fucking amazing. Honestly, I cannot thank you enough, especially you, Shannon. You helped out a lot too by basically making a post, and I just can't thank you guys enough. It really goes to show that the community does care. When push comes to shove, the community of YouTube does tend to care in their own way. So yeah, that's my video. A long one because again, I was just ranting, and as you see, there's like Mario in the background because I wanted to, keep the video engaging. And again, thank you guys for sticking around, for helping me as much as you can by just following me on Instagram, following me on Twitter, subscribing to my YouTube channel, just anything that you've been doing to help me. It really does mean the world to me. You guys are fucking amazing, and I love every single one of you. And if you guys can, get big YouTubers to talk about this, as I've said, Drama Alert, Scarce, Primink, or Charlie White, or anybody that has big power and big influence, if you get them to talk about it, that would pretty much make my day. And you guys would be fucking amazing for it. So Lillee Jean's mother is stalking me. You need to stop harassing me and stop making up lies saying that I'm harassing you when I'm not. Even when I try having a civil conversation with you, you do your best to pretend like you're the victim, even though you're not the victim. You are actively the harasser, you're the aggressor, you're the bullier, and ultimately you're just a stalking person that does not deserve to have a platform. You and your daughter. So yeah, that is my video. Sorry I was a little ranty with this one, but ultimately I just need to get my feelings out there. Share this video around. Hashtag where's the fair use. Hashtag Lillee Jean. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.